Let me say this. My mind was not made up before, but it is definitely made up now. And I will definitely be voting for Donald Trump because the weaponization of the legal system, it is so blatant, and this corruption cannot stand. Whether I like Donald Trump or not, which I don't, I feel that it is essential that I vote for him because I must stand against the lawfare that was put on display by the Democratic Party, Alvin Bragg, all of these folks. And it's a shame because I'm a New Yorker. I live here in New York. And as a black man who lives in the United States and in New York, I know what it's like to have the legal system used against you, specifically targeting you. So, I mean, bro, at the end of the day, to expect us to just sit back and watch this happen and just ride with it like it's okay, like we're stupid and we don't see what's going on, that's crazy. Because if you can do something like this to a former president of the United States, just imagine, people, imagine what they can do to us. I'm sorry, but I'm all in. Trump 2024.
Hey, welcome back. It's your man Wise, and today I have a great video to share with you guys. This is a clip from the Breakfast Club from, I believe, Friday's show. They had a call-in show. They had people calling in. They were asking them, mainly black people, obviously the Breakfast Club, majority of their audience is, black and Hispanics or black and Latinos, majority. And they had these people calling in, and it seemed like person after person called in support for President Donald Trump. Now, we're starting to see this as a running trend, especially in the black community amongst black men that have seen this type of behavior from the justice system, happen to, a lot of folks in our communities in the past. We've seen it. What's happening right now with President Donald Trump? This isn't a Republican thing. This isn't a Democrat thing. They're looking at the man. They're looking at the former president. They're looking at 45. And they're saying what's being done to him, eerily similar to the way the justice system has been utilized and weaponized against people, in the black community, specifically black men. What we also know is that the current president, President Joe Biden, through his, 86 and 88 and 94 crime bills, put more black men in prison than any other time in the history of the United States. Now, that's not to say or to absolve those young men from doing whatever they did that put them in that situation. But the penalties for the crimes were so tough. I mean, they were so harsh that it literally decimated families. It decimated entire communities all across this country. People are fed up with the lies of this administration. People are fed up, people shilling for the Democrats, propping these people up to be something in a party that we know they're not. Slowly but surely, people are starting to wake up and starting to see the Democrat Party for the evil cabal that they actually are. And folks now are standing up and standing on their square and more willing to speak out. People don't care about the racism talk anymore. Biden, in an empty gym out in Philadelphia, spoke on George Floyd and the racism and, how we're lowering the price of, diabetes medication, so forth and so on. A message that does not resonate with black people, does not resonate with the black community. Not when gas is crazy, not when food prices are crazy, not when, our children, can't find good jobs, not when people are working 2, 3, 4 jobs just to make it. Our school systems are terrible, but they won't allow us to have school choice in our communities. A lot of us are boxed into these piss poor schools. Folks are fed up. They are fed up. And to be honest with you, in my opinion, it is past time that black people in a whole got off the daggone Democrat plantation. Past time. But before we get into the video, please like, share, subscribe to the channel. Drop me a comment down below. I appreciate all the love and support. Without further ado, let's go.
Oh man, Even Charlotte, man, I felt it in your voice when you heard the man South Central PA, man.
What's up, brother? We talking. So you a Trump supporter, man? Does the fact that he's a convicted felon, does that change your views, bro?
Not at all, man. I got plenty homies who have felonies who are good people, man. Who are good people.
Okay. All right. That's all you
Good
got.
folk, man.
Are you voting? Are you voting? Are you voting in November?
Absolutely. I voted last time.
Who'd you vote for
And
last
the time
time?
before that. For Trump, I did. I voted for him. Listen, the first time he got in, I didn't vote for him, but the second time I did.
Oh, so you voted for Hillary in 2016?
Nah, I wrote in Bernie Sanders. I ain't even gonna front.
Black men in good faith couldn't vote for Hillary Clinton. Are you kidding? This is the lady that called people that look like me super predators. There's no way that en masse we were supporting that lady. This is the lady that went in there, you know, with some Southern accent trying to sing an old gospel hymn. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Really? The pandering. And then what did Joe Biden do last week? He hit him with that same tired hymn. I don't feel no ways tired. Like, yo, that doesn't resonate with us anymore. It doesn't resonate. Hillary, there was no way that she was getting my vote. No way. No way she was getting my vote. At that time, 16, I'm not going to lie, I was on the fence with Trump, but I did not vote for Hillary. But about 2 years into the administration, I was 100% in with Trump. The policies, the direction of the country. And at that time, I worked in human resources. I worked as a recruiter, in the tech industry. And I seen the money. I seen the businesses out there and the way they were hiring. I seen these companies. They were my clients. And people were getting sign-in bonuses and quarterly bonuses like I had never seen before. I've been doing this since 2008. I'd never seen the numbers that we were giving to people during that time frame. I'd never seen it. I'd never seen anything like it. I mean, it was crazy how much money was flowing in this country during that time frame. And I was all in the policies. And then when I heard about the opportunity zones, that solidified it. And then the First Step Act. And then that just signed, sealed, delivered, in my opinion. I don't think that President Trump did a great job really running on the things that he did for the Black community. And he allowed the loud voice of MSDNC, CNN, people like the Charlemagne the Fraud, the Breakfast Club, to call him a racist and to say that his policies, well, they didn't even talk about his policies. They just, were, oh, he's racist because he said this, that, and the third. I really wish he would have stood up a whole lot more on the policies and really just showcased how great things were from the time he took office to the shutdown. And even during the shutdown, during that time frame, he didn't handle it the best, but goodness gracious, the amount of jobs that were lost is nothing in comparison to what we're seeing right now. And we're 4 years removed from the shutdown. I mean, it's insane right now. We don't have a shutdown going on, but last year there were over 2 million people that lost their jobs, 1.6 million in the tech industry alone. Let's keep this thing going.
How the hell you wrote in Bernie Sanders? Okay, so you wrote in Bernie Sanders.
I voted Bernie Sanders.
You voted 2020 for Trump, and this year you're gonna vote for Trump again.
Yes, sir. Let me get right to the meat and potatoes, baby.
Okay.
Listen, I'd rather have a president, right, who's gonna be honest and show me that he's the a-hole than have a president who's gonna lie to me to try to gas me up to get my vote, man. He came on there and said, "Oh, if you don't vote for me, you're not Black." Hold up. What, Biden? What you talking about? Like, you know what I mean? Come on, man. Even Charlotte, man, I felt it in your voice when you heard that. You stuttered real quick. Like,
I didn't stutter at all. I didn't stutter at all.
He didn't stand on business though. I agree with him. He didn't stutter. It was cat had his tongue. He should have pushed back, and that let me know everything that I needed to know about Charlemagne. Right there. That one interview right there, he lost full credibility with me. He lost full credibility with me because I tell you what, He had a different kind of energy and smoke when Larry Elder was on that show. He had a different kind of energy and smoke when Vivek was on that show. When you got this man right here in your face, gonna call you out like that and then call your people out. These are the people that watch your show. These are the people that watch your show. So you gonna tell, hey, if you don't vote for him, you ain't black. And he did not follow up. He didn't push back. He didn't call him out. He lost full-fledged credibility with the black community, especially a lot of black men. No.
I felt the vibrations through the airwaves, brother. I'm telling you. You was ready to say something like if we was behind closed doors.
No. Trust me. If I felt like I wanted to say something to him, I would have said something to him in that moment. But really, my reaction was exactly what I felt. It's not about Trump. It's about you doing something for black people. That's literally what it was.
What did y'all think about that clip? That's just one person calling in. That's just one brother calling in saying, man, I voted for Trump in 20. I'm going to vote for him this time around, regardless of these false flagging charges, this sham of a trial. And he didn't vote for him, but I'm sure, hindsight 2020, if he could go back to 16, he would have voted for him then. No different than a whole lot of brothers out there. We're not falling for the banana in the tailpipe anymore, man. We're not drinking the Democrat Kool-Aid no more. I can go on and on with these analogies, but we're not. They have had decades of almost full support of the black community. Black men have fallen in lockstep with these people. And what do we have to show for it? A bunch of death and destruction in our communities, piss poor schools, and politicians that only come around every 4 years when they need our support. We had a guy in office who actually said it. He said the quiet part out loud, something that Republicans, I guess, refuse to do for fear of retribution from the mainstream liberal media. But he said it. Your schools are terrible. Your neighborhoods are crime-ridden. What do you have to lose by giving me a chance? Give me an opportunity to earn your vote. And they demonize them behind it. But we're listening. We got a chance to live in both administrations. This is the first time in my adult life that we're getting a chance to vote for a president and an administration and be able to compare apples to apples. We lived the Trump administration and it was great. We lived the Biden administration and things are terrible right now. We got a chance to see it. So he can't gaslight. And to be honest with you, what does Joe Biden have to stand on? What leg does he have to stand on? What policy did he implement that he can say, hey, we did this and this is working for you? The Democrats can't stand on their policies because their policies suck. So they can't stand on that. All they can do is project. That's it. And they use the mainstream liberal media to do it for them. MSDNC, CNN, these shows that are bought and paid for, these shills that are bought and paid for, the Roland Martins, the Breakfast Clubs of the world. They use these people, you know what I'm saying, to push, not vote for Democrats because this policy was great for you and this policy was great for you and this policy was good and this policy helped the country in this way. No. That's not what they stand on. They use people like that to say, no, these guys are racist. These guys are, they're bigots. They'll go down the list of derogatory terms that they want to use and say, you can't vote for them because of that. Not vote for me because of this. And we're tired of it, man. And we're not falling for it anymore. But let me know what you guys think. Like, share, subscribe to the channel. Drop me a comment down below. Appreciate all the love and support. Before I get out of here, though, appreciate each and every one of you guys that have joined the membership thus far. Praise the Lord. I'm so thankful that you guys believe in me and believe in what I'm doing here and support this channel the way that you do. You would like to join the ARP family, please do so. You could click that join button right there on the screen. Join the channel, join the family. It supports me. It gives me the ability, one, just confidence to come out here and speak to you guys. Doesn't cost you much. Join the membership, support the channel. But again, keep God first in your life. Stay prayed up. And I'm going to catch up with you all next time. Peace.